So the Boston Red Sox picked up a 7-1 victory tonight over the Toronto Blue Jays. They've won two games in a row against the Jays. I didn't have much faith going into the series, but boy, have the Red Sox come to play. Garrett Crochet was the star of the night. 8 innings pitched, zero earned runs allowed, six strikeouts, three hits. Crochet finishes the season with the most strikeouts in all of Major League Baseball. You look at his ERA. What is it, like 2.25? It might be a little bit higher than that. 2.59. Okay, I was kind of close. Seventh in baseball. 255 strikeouts is just unbelievable. A whip of just about one, which is 10th in baseball. This guy is locked up for the foreseeable future. He's just been everything we've expected him to be, and then some. He is going to start game one of the wild card. And if you're a team, even despite having home field advantage, you certainly don't want to face the Red Sox knowing that you've got to face this guy. It feels like an automatic loss to this point whenever he's on the mound from an opposition. And then you've got to deal with Brian Bayo, who we'll see tomorrow night, of course, on Thursday, and then Lucas Giolito. In any series extended, you're going to have to deal with Connolly early. The Red Sox also might have the best bullpen in baseball. Don't get me wrong, this team is very, very flawed, but they do a lot of different things well. And ever since Willier's kind of come back, the offense looks a lot more dangerous against right-handed pitching. I definitely wouldn't count out the Red Sox. I'm approaching the rest of the season cautiously optimistic. I'm not saying they're going to win the World Series, but this is going to be a team that nobody wants to see in October. There's just no question about it. The last time the Red Sox made the playoffs, they were right there in the ALCS with the Houston Astros, who I wanted to say went on to win the World Series that year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Crochet's been awesome. You know what else has been awesome is Masataka Yoshida. Hit a home run tonight, had a hit, of course, drove in a couple of runs tonight. What, 3 runs was it? Or was it? He had a solo home run and then he drove in one. Yeah, that's right. Bregman didn't score. We know Bregman isn't running the bases that well. Yoshida has been playing really the best ball of his Red Sox career in the month of September. He's hitting the four hole. We even saw him hit leadoff for like a game or two. I mean, Yoshida, if he can keep this up, it just makes the Red Sox even more dangerous. We talked about Crochet and Willier coming back. Well, Yoshida's been awesome. He looks locked in right now, tremendously locked in. Roman Gonzalez also had a pair of hits. Nathaniel Lowe goes 0 for 4. He had a huge hit yesterday, though. Willie Abreu picked up a hit as well. We saw he had that bloop double yesterday. Carlos Narvaez had a 3-run home run. The Red Sox jumped on Max Scherzer for 3 runs in the first inning. When you have Crochet in the mound and you do that, again, good luck. Because you know Crochet is going to give you probably 6 or 7 0 or 1-run innings. And then you've got to face Whitlock, Chapman. Justin Wilson hasn't pitched well by any means this month, but he's been pretty consistent. You also definitely have to give Justin Slayton a lot of credit. He's been great. This is just the type of roster that you just don't want to get hot. And the Red Sox, not to say they're hot because they haven't been great this month. They've kind of just been starting to pick it up. But you don't want to let the Red Sox sweep the Blue Jays and then beat the Tigers like 2 or 3 and then go into the playoffs. It's just a disaster for opposing teams. I don't think anybody wants to play the Red Sox. I mean, if you had to said that maybe like a week ago or so, they would have said yeah. But right now, absolutely not. The offense is getting back on track. Crochet is just an absolute menace, man possessed. Good luck. That's really all I can say is just good freaking luck. In terms of tomorrow, it's going to be Brian Bayo on the mound. I'm super excited about that game. Red Sox are going for the sweep. And then the Tigers for a 3-game series. Tarek Skubal pitched yesterday, so I don't believe he's going to be pitching against us. He is not. Actually, the Tigers haven't announced who's starting. Early is going to pitch on a Saturday, and then Giolito on Sunday. It could honestly go to Kyle Harrison. There could be an opener. It's really an unknown to this point. I think an opener wouldn't really be ideal, though. You'd rather just go to the young lefty who's been pitching very, very well. But just the overall outlook of the Red Sox roster, we've seen them get hot this season offensively. We've seen them get cold. Up until this month, the starting pitching had been very, very good. Like Bayo struggled. Giolito hasn't been himself. Crochet still Crochet early. He gave up 3 runs in the first inning his last start, but then he settled in, and then Harrison's been awesome. I have faith in this pitching, though. I especially have faith in the bullpen. It's really what can you get out of the bottom half of the order. I know Duran has struggled. And Bregman's gotten it going. Trevor Story's been awesome as always. Story's only had one tough month. The rest have been absolutely elite. Willier now, Yoshida. Seidan Raphael, I haven't mentioned him the entire video. Man, he is starting to get back on track to where he was extraordinarily hot in the summer. It's just like Jaron Duran's kind of the one guy that's really struggling right now. And then off the bench, like you've got David Hamilton who gives you an elite glove and speed. Romy Gonzalez has been pretty consistent all year. Nick Sogard is good. Nate Eaton, they're good bench players, man. They're not everyday guys like Rob Refsnyder is a lefty specialist. But this team has ways to beat you, and they're without Tristan Casas, Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony. So against right-handed pitching, they'd be a lot more deadly. And I definitely got to give Connor Wong a lot of credit. He is awful with the bat, but man, he's one of the best defensive catchers in baseball. Like you got to give Connor Wong credit because I was calling for him to be flat out released like months ago, but he's just turned around the pitching. Like Crochet has gotten better. Chapman has the best season of his career. Brian Bayo, what he's done, and who am I missing? Oh yeah, Lucas Giolito is finally healthy and doing well. Credit that to Connor Wong. I get Carlos Narvaez. There's a lot of credit because he's been elite defensively. Narvaez is kind of just Connor Wong with a significantly better bat, but both of them, like, you can't go wrong with that as your catchers. This team, I just hope that this continues because, even if the Red Sox lose by like 10 runs, it don't really matter because they took the series. But you know that the magic number is 1, which means that the Red Sox just have to win, which is the best case. You never want to lose. Like, imagine the Red Sox lose tomorrow and then they still make the playoffs. Like, you go and celebrate after an L. I mean, that'd be kind of devastating. So I expect the Red Sox to go out and take care of business and get the sweep. The question is, who do they play? Is it going to be the Guardians? Is it going to be Toronto, the Yankees, the Astros? Like, I don't even know who the Red Sox are honestly going to play. Well, whoever they do play, better sure as hell bring it, because the Red Sox are literally built for a wild card. Because again, like Crochet is the first game. It's a 3-game series, is it not? So Crochet, and then you got to deal with Bayo. You feel like Bayo or Giolito, one of the two is gonna have a good start, if not both. And then the bullpen is huge in a short series. And the Red Sox offense, I just feel like it doesn't need to have like 3 great games. Like it can not be amazing by any means with Crochet, and then it just needs 1 game, 4 or 5 runs even, and they'll get it. So the question for the Red Sox is just, can they keep this up consistently? Because they are without their best player, in my opinion, in Roman Anthony, which is crazy because he is 21 years old. The Red Sox are missing like a lot of left-handed bats that they would have in the lineup every single day. Like Meyer would be an everyday player. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't. Meyer wouldn't be hitting lefties, but against righties, like, Casas was starting to hit against lefties. Casas had a really putrid start to the season. But again, like the Red Sox are only going to get better. I mean, just making the playoffs, and hell, if they can just get out of the wild card and compete with another team after that and like the divisional and then go into next season, I mean, they're going to be feeling pretty good. But obviously it's Boston. Like the goal is to win a World Series. But if this team just competes in the playoffs, like I'll be pretty happy to be real with you guys, because this team hasn't had a lot of success since 2018.